Alright, hey guys, it's me again, and today we're going to talk about the Kuva Bramma. And so far, I knew this weapon would be bad, but I did not expect it to be this bad. There is so many things going against this weapon that just make this borderline unusable, and the only way you're reasonably going to use it is with Revenant and his Mesmer skin. And other than that, you're not going to use this weapon. Now, owning this weapon, what I have learned is that it is its own unique subclass of bow. You can hold this forever, just like the compound bows. You can charge it relatively fast, like the compound bows. But like the longbows in the game, you cannot quick fire this. So you can't just tap fire this with the other bow, like the other compound bows, like the Paris and the Dread and whatnot. So it's its own bow class, basically. I'm just gonna call this the recurve bow class, because that's what it most resembles. And that's also kind of what it sounds like with the arrow sounds. They also gave this weapon a alt fire, which is just remote detonation, meaning you can just detonate the bombs early. The clusters don't deal self-damage, but that's not going to matter in a second, as what I'm about to show you is that this weapon has the highest self-damage range in the game. Even though the stats say it has a 7-meter AoE range, you can kill yourself from about 10 meters away. And that isn't because of a bug or anything, that's strictly due to the weapon's piss-poor accuracy. It feels like it has heavy caliber just fucking welded onto it, even though it doesn't. And if we just go ahead and compare that to the lens, which actually has the same accuracy stat, like the same amount of accuracy in the stat page, as you can see, this weapon shoots straight. It is very accurate. Because of the weapon's piss poor accuracy and it has a very, very high drop, you're gonna kill yourself more often than not. It's not even gonna be because you were aiming bad or anything like that. It's because the weapon wanted to fucking hit the wall next to you. Or wanted to hit something next to you that you didn't aim at. But that's not all. Not only does it have the highest AoE self-damaging range, it also has the highest self-damage in the game out of any weapon. This kills Inaros with 8.6k health instantly. Consistently, too. On top of that, if you want to use this with like a mag bubble or something, good luck, because mag bubbles straight up deflect the arrows that this thing shoots. The only way you're going to be able to use this weapon with mag's bubble is if you use the alt fire immediately after it goes up, so that way at least the clusters get attracted into the bubble and deal some damage. And just like I thought in the previous video about this, there is no built-in ammo mutation. So you're forced to put an ammo mutation in this weapon. You cannot put cautious shot on this weapon, but hey, if you want more self-damage, you can put on fucking thunderbolts. Now shooting this thing causes lag for you and those around you, and even causes GPU driver crashes. So I'd probably advise not using this weapon for an extended amount of time, or just not using this weapon at all if you have a potato PC. But for my PC, it crashed my drivers the other day, and now it takes a long time for the motherboard to post. But hey, at least the weapon does deal good damage. So let's show you against our level 165 heavy gunner. And I'm shooting her from up here so the cluster bombs even hit her, otherwise they just don't hit her and I use up a ton of ammo. As you can see, the clusters go kind of everywhere and they don't hit what you're shooting at. So I'm gonna, like if I go for like direct hits, oh, there, the clusters actually hit her that time, thank God. But yeah, at least it does good damage, and it's very good at AoE ad clear, which is, you know, what it's fucking made for. It's no slouch when it comes to damage, and it scales better damage-wise versus the lens. But the lens is just a safer pick all around, because if you're not using Revenant with Mesmer skin, chances are you're gonna die. The only places I can really see this being usable are in Sanctuary Onslaught. It's actually pretty good in Sanctuary Onslaught. Other than that, open world areas, and that's it. Now, instead of using this weapon, I'd just recommend you just use the Chakra instead. It does what the Bramma does, just better. It doesn't have any self-damage. It does a lot of damage. It does AoE damage. Sure, the range isn't nearly as high as the Bramma, but who cares? At least it's usable, and it doesn't fucking kill you. Right? And you don't have to worry about RNG with clusters and whatnot. You don't have to worry about GPU driver crashes. Or better yet, if you want an explosive bow, just use the fucking lens. Now the lens doesn't scale nearly as well in the damage department, or at least when it comes to against high level armor versus the Bramma. But hey, at least it's accurate. At least you can do something about the self damage. Say if you accidentally hit yourself, you can at least roll out of it and know exactly where it's going to hit, right? And look, again, it's accurate. So they fix the Bramma or buff the Bramma or make it so that you can at least add cautious shot onto the thing. Just use the lens or the chakra instead. Anyway, guys, that's all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.